Welcome to the Freethinkers International podcast. Here you can listen to the latest articles published on freethinkersinternational.net. Subscribe now and never miss an episode. Want to hear your story or article featured? Share it on our website, and who knows, our listeners might enjoy your story soon. I'm Sound of Liberty. I hope you enjoy this podcast. Albert Einstein, 1879-1955, the scientist who redefined the universe and challenged religious orthodoxy. Albert Einstein, one of the most celebrated scientists in history, is best known for his groundbreaking theory of relativity, which revolutionized our understanding of space, time, and energy. However, Einstein was more than just a physicist. He was also a freethinker who challenged conventional religious beliefs and championed a rational scientific approach to understanding the cosmos. Though he rejected the idea of a personal God, Einstein was not an atheist. Instead, he embraced a kind of cosmic spirituality, a deep sense of awe and wonder at the mysteries of the universe that transcended traditional religion. The life of a scientific visionary. Born in Ulm, Germany, in 1879, Albert Einstein's early academic life was unremarkable. He struggled with the rigid authoritarian education system and was often seen as a poor student. But by the time he was in his 20s, Einstein had already begun to show flashes of the brilliance that would define his career. In 1905, he published a series of papers that would become known as the Annus Mirabilis papers, including his famous equation, which demonstrated the relationship between mass and energy. This was the same year he introduced his special theory of relativity, which fundamentally alerted the scientific understanding of time and space. In 1915, Einstein published his general theory of relativity, offering a new conception of gravity that showed how massive objects warp space and time. This theory was confirmed during a solar eclipse in 1919, catapulting Einstein to international fame. His genius transcended the academic world, making him a cultural icon, as well as a symbol of intellectual freedom and scientific progress. Although Einstein's achievements in physics were transformative, his intellectual curiosity and moral convictions extended far beyond the laboratory. A committed pacifist, humanist, and advocate for civil rights, Einstein used his platform to speak out on social issues. He fled Germany in 1933 after the rise of Adolf Hitler and spent the remainder of his life in the United States, where he continued his scientific work while advocating for peace, freedom of expression, and human dignity. Dogmas disputed, theism, and organized religion. Einstein's views on religion were as unconventional as his theories of physics. While raised in a secular Jewish family, Einstein developed a deep skepticism toward organized religion and traditional religious concepts. He rejected the idea of a personal God who intervenes in human affairs, stating famously, "I do not believe in a personal God, and I have never denied this, but have expressed it clearly." Einstein's conception of God was instead shaped by the awe he felt for the universe's order and mystery, a sense of the divine rooted in the natural world rather than supernatural revelation. This position placed Einstein at odds with both religious fundamentalists and atheists. He criticized religious dogma, particularly when it conflicted with scientific discovery, yet he was also critical of militant atheism. For Einstein, belief in a personal deity seemed both naive and incompatible with reason. But he found pure atheism to be lacking in spiritual imagination. He referred to himself as religious in the sense that he marveled at the intricacies and beauty of the universe, often citing Baruch Spinoza's pantheistic philosophy as a significant influence. Spinoza, like Einstein, equated God with the natural laws of the universe rather than a sentient being. Einstein's complex views on religion were summed up in his famous line, "Science without religion is lame, religion without science is blind." Here he was not advocating for religious faith, but for a sense of wonder and humility in the face of the universe's mysteries, what he called cosmic religious feeling. Core beliefs. At the heart of Einstein's worldview was a deep commitment to reason and scientific inquiry as the most reliable methods for understanding reality. He saw science as a way of revealing the underlying order and beauty of the universe, a process that for him was deeply spiritual in nature. In contrast to religious belief, which relies on faith in the unseen, Einstein's spirituality was grounded in what could be observed, tested, and proven. Einstein's admiration for the natural world did not, however, make him a pure materialist. He believed in a sense of purpose and mystery that transcended individual human existence, though he was careful to differentiate this from the traditional notion of God. His concept of a cosmic religion was a reverence for the laws of nature, a profound respect for the interconnectedness of all things, and an acknowledgement that human knowledge is limited. On a social level, Einstein was a humanist. He believed in the inherent dignity of all people and used his voice to advocate for justice, particularly in the face of oppression. Einstein's pacifism was well known. He opposed materialism and war, though he made a controversial exception during World War II when he supported the Allies' efforts to develop the atomic bomb, fearing Nazi Germany would create one first. Despite his support for the Manhattan Project, Einstein later became a vocal critic of nuclear weapons, advocating for disarmament and global cooperation. Einstein's free-thinking views on religion and politics often placed him at odds with both religious institutions and the political establishments of his time. His outspoken criticism of nationalism and militarism, particularly during World War I, earned him many enemies in Germany. After his immigration to the United States in 1933, Einstein first renewed hostility during the McCarthy era, when his left-leaning political views and pacifism led to accusations of communist sympathies. He publicly opposed the House Un-American Activities Committee, HUAC, which targeted intellectuals and activists, and he was outspoken in his defense of civil liberties. His religious views also sparked controversy. Some religious groups, particularly Christians, accused him of undermining faith. On the other hand, his nuanced position, neither fully atheistic nor conventionally religious, made him a target of criticism from both sides of the religious spectrum. Devout believers found his rejection of a personal God troubling, while atheists like Richard Dawkins would later suggest that Einstein was too conciliatory toward religion. Despite these criticisms, Einstein remained firm in his convictions, refusing to fit neatly into the labels imposed by others. He often described himself as an agnostic or a deeply religious non-believer, reflecting the complexity of his philosophical stance. Legacy and modern relevance. Albert Einstein's scientific contributions revolutionized our understanding of the universe. His theory of relativity not only changed the way scientists view space and time, but also laid a groundwork for modern physics, including the development of quantum mechanics and the exploration of black holes and the expanding universe. His name has become synonymous with genius, and his intellectual legacy continues to shape the sciences. Beyond his scientific achievements, Einstein's legacy as a freethinker, humanist, and advocate for reason is equally significant. His rejection of dogmatic religion in favor of a rational, awe-inspired view of the cosmos remains a powerful influence on both secular and spiritual thinkers. In a world where science and religion still often clash, Einstein's views on the harmony between reason and wonder offer a middle ground that transcends both fundamentalism and strict atheism. Einstein's advocacy for peace and civil rights also continues to resonate. His calls for nuclear disarmament, global cooperation, and the protection of individual liberties remain relevant in an age of rising nationalism, authoritarianism, and technological threats. Critical analysis. Einstein's philosophical views, particularly his concept of cosmic religion, has sparked much debate. Some critics argue that Einstein's spirituality was too vague, lacking the emotional and communal elements that many people seek in religion. Others question whether his scientific approach to spirituality can provide the same ethical and moral framework that organized religion offers. On the other hand, Einstein's intellectual honesty and humility stand out as defining characteristics. He acknowledged the limitations of human knowledge and embraced uncertainty, advocating for a worldview that is open to new discoveries and changing perspectives. His reluctance to align himself with traditional atheism or religion reflects his broader philosophy of intellectual freedom and resistance to simplistic answers. Thought-provoking summary. Albert Einstein was more than just a brilliant physicist. He was a profound thinker who grappled with the deepest questions of existence. His views on religion, though unconventional, sought to harmonize the awe of spirituality with the clarity of science. In a world increasingly divided by dogma and ideology, Einstein's call for reason, humility, and wonder offers a timeless reminder that the pursuit of knowledge and truth is an ever-evolving journey. As he once said, the important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. The end. Thank you for tuning into the Freethinkers International podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Remember, you can explore more thought-provoking articles and stories on freethinkersinternational.net. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update. Got a story to share? Publish it on our website and your voice could be featured in an upcoming episode. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and stay free. Bye-bye.